Here's a look at the E-mini S&P through the eyes of E-mini day trader for Friday, May the 6th, 2011. We're looking at the market profiles here as usual. This is today's right here, and its volume profile. This is what occurred overnight, and obviously this is the one that took place yesterday's regular trading hours. So we had mentioned that the 31 area would be potentially support, and the 47 area potentially as resistance. Well, this is where the market closed and then opened for the Globex session. It didn't quite make it to our support. Interestingly, though, it basically did here during the regular trading hours. But in the overnight, it came right up and actually went through our expected resistance around 47. The market reached 49.50 and then came back down and opened below it in the regular trading hours. So somewhat suspect as to whether or not we were going to enter a new sort of phase, if you will, of the playing field of market activity. The market did give it a good shot when it opened here in rallying higher, and as you can see, we did make a new high compared to the overnight session, and obviously compared to the previous days. So that was actually quite bullish, and up until well, I forget the time, but the first hour, 2 hours approximately, it really looked like the market might just be changing that playing field and start to trade in a much higher area. But that was thwarted, and the market strongly sold off, reaching all the way down to our support at 1330.75, and then had a bit of a bounce, as you can see, but not a big one, and the market closed rather weakly here. So expecting this support area to get tested early Sunday evening or Monday is what I'm expecting. If it doesn't, and this late lack of buying was the kind of volume that does not have follow-through, then we could actually have a bit of a slingshot effect and the market could rally up. So we are looking really at the area of today's low, the 31 area of support, and then probably around the 46 areas resistance, 46, 47. If it can spend more time up there and hold up there on early next week, then we could very well have a nice rally higher. Something keeps nagging at me saying that this market is having a difficult time selling off at this point, and I'm not saying it's not going to, but I think we're getting very close to the market making up its mind, which means we're probably going to move vertically here early next week. As far as the market profiles, we also examine the market profiles that are produced for the regular trading hours, and we like to use them as well. As far as our trades were concerned today, we actually had a pretty rough day. Pretty rough day as far as our actual trade setups and triggers were concerned. As far as reading the market was concerned, it wasn't all that tough. We did have several of our members contact us and say what a great day they had. But they have been using the software and using our trading approach for quite some time and can kind of read between the lines. But as far as the specific trades were concerned, you can see we had a number of them here. We had long signal here, and then late in the day a long here, and another long in here. The rest of the trades were short. You can see there's a short here, short here, short here, short here, short here, short here. So a lot of shorts, obviously, as that market was selling off shorts all the way through there. Some of these trades were not taken. This was too early. Not too early, I shouldn't say too early, but that 47 barrier, it was right on the barrier, and we did not yet have confirmation above or below, so it was not taken for that reason. We did take this trade, and after about 10 minutes we had to get out because we just weren't getting any lift. We did not take this trade. We did take this trade, which is our second trade, and it did reach our first objective. We got somewhat frustrating here. This is what happens sometimes in trading, but we reached our first objective, placed our stop, reduced our stop at that time, and it just nicked us right to the tick on the stop, and so we ended up with a break-even trade just prior to it really moving down nicely. So obviously somewhat frustrating there, because that would have been, a really nice winner. Um, this trade here did not have good trade entry location, and if it was taken as it sat there without kind of thinking about it, it would have been stopped out. But once again, the market had a really nice sell-off, and this, of course, was a short trade as well. The trade in here didn't do anything for us. Ended up by getting out of that in about 10 minutes on the fourth one there. This fifth one down here, another short that we took. This particular trade did reach our first objective and then turn around, so it was a break even. These trades down here were too low to our support, which was down in here, and actually there was two trades here. So the first one that actually triggered we did not take. We did take this one as the sixth trade. We did not take this one here in the neutral filter in the down intraday auction. So we did have a losing day today, and it was rather frustrating because we got nicked on a couple of trades, and the market was fairly readable, fairly well readable. For the systematic trades, though, it was difficult, and so that's why I'm saying it was a rough day on that front. Um, Anyway, I think we're looking at as I said earlier, the 31 area is good support, and 46 area currently is good resistance. The market has the potential to move vertically on Monday, so we're going to keep that in mind. If it can, the 21 area, if it can get down there, 23 area, 23 to 21 area, if it can hold below 31 or 30 area, 30 to 31 area, then probably the next test will be in around the 23 area. So that could be a nice drop if some selling comes in, and that certainly is possible. I'm going to wait to see, obviously, if that happens. I would be less likely to take that if the overnight session was weak, obviously. Less likely to take any kind of long trade. Just be clear on that. Because I do think the market is trying to find some sort of bottom here, and it might take a while to form, but I just get the sense that it's kind of done that, and it may come back in for one more test, but I think it's got some life in it. If it gets down below 23, though, I think all the bets are off on that. Even if it gets down below 30, it could certainly drop another 10 points. So that's kind of, I think, how we're looking at it right now. But any rate, that's it for Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Here's our email if you'd like to contact us. So have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.